The morning began quietly on the edge of a small rural village, until something impossible happened. A young goat stood frozen near the fence, bleeding in panic, its eyes fixed on the sky where danger circled. High above, a hawk swooped low, claws sharp, targeting a helpless mother chicken trapped in the open yard. The goat didn't run, it didn't hide. Instead, it cried louder, as if begging for help, as if it understood what was about to happen, and knew time was running out. Right finger if you believe in kindness, second chances, and the idea that even the smallest hearts can change fate. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, Kind Vibes, right now. Your support keeps these stories alive. The farm belonged to an elderly caretaker named Harun Malik, a quiet man who had spent most of his life tending animals after losing his family years ago. His world was simple and slow, filled with routines that helped him cope with loneliness. The goat, named Arrow, had been raised by Harun since it was barely able to stand. Arrow was gentle, curious, and unusually alert, often watching over the chickens as if they were part of its own family. The mother chicken, Sophia, had recently hatched chicks and moved carefully, one wing already weakened from an old injury that never fully healed. That morning, Harun was inside the shed when Arrow's frantic bleating broke the calm. It wasn't hunger, it wasn't fear for itself. There was urgency in the sound, sharp and desperate. Harun stepped outside just in time to see the shadow of the hawk pass over the ground. Sophia flapped wildly, trying to shield her chicks, but her injured wing betrayed her. She stumbled, feathers scattering, while the chicks scattered in panic. The hawk descended fast, the air slicing with danger. Arrow ran toward Sophia instead of away, positioning its small body between the hawk and the injured hen. The goat leapt and stomped, kicking up dust, bleeding with everything it had. That moment of chaos disrupted the hawk's aim, forcing it to circle again. Harun grabbed a long stick and waved it toward the sky, shouting with a strength he didn't know he still had. After a tense moment that felt endless, the hawk finally veered away, disappearing beyond the trees. But the danger had already left its mark. Sophia lay still, breathing but injured, one wing bent at an unnatural angle. Harun knelt beside her, his hands trembling. He had seen loss before, and the fear of it returning hit him hard. Arrow stood close, nudging the hen gently, refusing to leave her side. That silent loyalty broke something open in Harun's heart. He carefully wrapped Sophia in a clean cloth and carried her inside the shed. The chicks were placed in a warm box nearby, chirping softly. Harun cleaned the wounds slowly, speaking softly as if Sophia could understand every word. Outside, the sun rose higher, but inside the shed time seemed to pause. Days passed, heavy with uncertainty. Sophia struggled to stand, her breathing shallow at first, then gradually stronger. Harun adjusted his routine entirely, sleeping near the animals, waking often to check on her. Arrow became her constant guardian, lying beside the box, refusing food until Sophia showed signs of improvement. The goat's eyes followed every movement, every sound, as if standing watch against the world. As the days turned into a week, small signs of hope appeared. Sophia began eating again, her eyes grew brighter. One morning, she attempted to stand, wobbling but determined. Harun held his breath as she managed a few steps before resting again. Tears quietly ran down his face, not just for the hen, but for the reminder that care, patience, and courage still mattered. The farm slowly returned to life. The chicks grew bolder. Sophia's wing never fully healed, but it healed enough. She could walk, forage, and protect her young. Arrow stayed close, always alert, always ready. Harun found himself smiling more, talking to the animals as if they were old friends who had saved him as much as he had saved them. That single moment, when a goat begged for help, changed everything. It reminded Harun, and now reminds us, that compassion doesn't need words. Courage doesn't need size. Sometimes, it only needs a heart willing to act when it matters most. If this story touched your heart, please like and share this video so more people can feel this kindness ripple outward. Subscribe to Kind Vibes to support stories that restore faith in humanity and animals alike.